What's up, people? How's it going? I'm depressed, like deeply, and I don't want to take antidepressants because part of me wants to live, the other part of me wants to die. It's just like, battling, And I don't get the whole happiness comes from within bullshit. There's nothing in me but love for others, love for myself. Just being so alone. People don't understand that shit. They're all like, oh, if you're not happy alone, you won't be happy with people. Trust me, I've been alone my whole life. Yeah, literally my whole life. I live with my mom and roommates, but like romantically, I've been alone. 30, soon to be 34-year-old version, by the way. You won't believe that, but fuck it. Don't know why. I've had chances, just I never took them. Been in love with a girl that I've never met. Kind of shit is that? Anyways, my birthday is March 30th. I was born in 1990. This is my story. No, just kidding. No. When I was in preschool, my babysitter force-fed me peanut butter that I was allergic to every other day. Like, I wasn't, like, deadly allergic to it, but I was allergic to it. And my body would reject it, Like, I'd throw it up every time I ate it. And then I'd get fucking beat. Like, every other fucking day, because I had the mom of the grandma of my friend, and the great grandma. They babysat us. They're like 20 of us. Now they're like 7. But yeah. And every other day we'd go to the great grandma's house and she'd feed us nothing but peanut butter and jelly sandwiches for lunch. And I'd throw up and get beat. That's traumatizing as shit to a preschooler. And then that very year, my brother got jumped by 4 kids in his grade. He's 2 years older than me. I was like this tall. He was like that tall. But yeah. So I jump in, throw him out, and I'm getting beat up by 4 dudes twice my age at the time. It was scary. But I took them hits, and my brother and our friend just stood there watching me get beat up. That was my first fight. Me getting jumped. That's funny. They hit hard, so thank God. They're in like 2nd grade, so they didn't know how to swing. And then that same year, some kid got a giant pole pipe thingy that like you dig the ground with, not a shovel or a hoe, but like a pole pipe thing. Like it's kind of like a fucking spear, dog. And like I picked up the other one, but I could barely carry it because I was in fucking preschool. Dude was in 3rd grade. So we started like sword fighting type shit, and he knocked it out of my hand because I could barely fucking carry it. And then fucking held it to my throat. He pulled back to fucking thrust it forward. And my brother comes around the corner and punches him in the face, breaking his nose and teeth. And then fucking he runs home crying. He broke my nose, mommy, mommy, mommy. I got in trouble. Like, these women hated me. I got in trouble for fucking everything. And I'm gonna tell you why I'm a virgin, probably. It steered me off of sex. I'm just realizing this. So, when that same year, this happened like a whole year, sorry. So, this girl, Rachel, who was also being babysat, she was like a year older than me, I think, I'm not sure. She threw me on the ground and started pulling down my pants. I was like, what's going on? She's like, just watch. Just lay there and watch. I was like, okay. She started playing with it. And the babysitter comes out. The babysitter didn't see me. She stands up, gets scared, and points at me and says, look. And I get beat for it. innocent child, and I get beat. I got beat a lot for shit that I didn't do. They're dead now, though, so rest in peace, you two. Take me away. And then, what happened in first grade? Oh, yeah. I met people, had friends. One of them was getting bullied, beat him up, got in trouble. Not my friend. That was getting bullied. The dude that was bullying him. Beat him up, got in trouble. His friends got mad. Wanted to fight me. Beat him up, got in trouble. So I got into a lot of fights because of it. And I was to blame. Yeah, and that went on to like 6th grade. Me fighting people that were making fun of my friends or me or my family. Fucked up, right? And I got in trouble for it. Because I wasn't like, hey man, he was making fun of me. I just stayed quiet, you know? That's all I did. They were like, who started the fight? I was like, it wasn't me, man. I just threw the first punch type shit. But yeah. Like, and then later on we find out that fucking verbal abuse is damages you mentally. Thanks, teachers, for fucking knowing shit. Holy fuck, you stupid fucks. Have you been a kid? So, we get to 6th grade. I had a math teacher. By the way, all the way to 6th grade, I was like top of my class in math. Couldn't write, couldn't spell that well, or read that well. But in my handwriting, still ass. I practice a lot too, so there's nothing I can do. I gave up on that crap. But now I can fucking write like a god and spell like a god-ish, like a demigod on spelling. Reading is 50-50. But now I can read pretty well now. Thanks to roleplay. So my 6th grade math teacher was saying, oh, his handwriting is so awful that I think he's trying to cheat. Blah, blah, blah. I'm reading the notes as I'm walking to the office. She sends me to the office every day because I have bad handwriting. And then halfway through the year, the final note says he's so far behind now that he'll never catch up. Send him to special ed. Fuck that teacher. Fucking Kenny Gwen, Las Vegas, Nevada. Fuck that bitch. I mean, I had good times too. Like, I made friends. A lot of them wanted to be rappers at the time. That's funny. We had Skittles because he wasn't fully Eminem. I had a friend named Frank that tried to teach me how to fight, but he couldn't fight himself. It was funny. He got his ass beat by my cousin in a boxing match. My cousin, like, busted his face open and shit. It was crazy. And then that dude Frank slept with my boy Joel's mom. And when he got older. So, 6th grade, I get expelled for fighting so much, dog. And they started it like, because I don't know if I still have it, but I had a speech impediment, and people would make fun of me for it. So there's this one fight, one of my last fights of that year. This dude was all like, "Oh, you sound funny, blah blah blah. You should sound like," but he was making fun of the way I talked, you know. So I had a fucking little cup of cheese, like nacho cheese that they served back then in my school. So I threw it at him, got all over his clothes. He got pissed, and like he charged at me. I fucking jumped up to swing at him. 2 dudes out from behind me grabbed me and pulled me back, and they pulled him back. I was like, what the fuck? Would have fucked him up. And then his friend sees me in the what is that shit called? The like punishment room or some shit where you sit there to get RPC'd or suspended. This dude's all talking shit to me like, yeah, that was my friend, blah 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 blah. I'm gonna beat you up after school. Which reminds me of something, because I think that kid, I went to elementary school with. And we was talking one day, and he was all like, "Oh, I like corn because it cuss." Like, dude, everyone cusses. The fuck? Well, I like corn too now, so yeah. I listened to rap back then, which was funny. I don't listen to nothing but rock now. Alternative and like that genre. So I think that was that kid. And at the school, we're walking to the park, which was like down the road, like right there. And we start like he's on his fucking bicycle and shit. Uh, we like he puts down his bike. We square up, and I fucked him up. Same grade or him older, I'm not sure. I was in sixth, so yeah. And dude was all like, "I'm gonna get my gun, blah 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 blah. I'm gonna shoot you, blah 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 blah." And started crying and shit. And he left on his bicycle, bitch. So like my friend Frank was there, and he was like, "Damn, dude, you whooped his ass." And then fucking I'm just talking shit to my teacher, my substitute teacher, because Miss Saka Smoothie was fucking. That's not her real name. I forget. I can't pronounce it. Smoothie or something. She's like Indian or something. Like she was the best teacher, and she got pregnant, so we had a sub who was a fucking Karen. She was a bitch. So I was like, "I'm gonna get my mom to beat you up," like every other kid said. I was trying to be cool, and she probably got tired of hearing it or misheard me, whatever, and told the principal or the dean or whatever that I said I was gonna beat her up, which I never would do because I wouldn't hit a woman unless I was heavily sedated. We'll get to that later. I felt so bad about that though. Not the teacher thing, fuck that bitch. But I understand she was taking care of out of control kids and resource math, by the way. Special ed math that the piece of shit bitch put me in. Fuck that bitch. So I get expelled for that. Like expelled too. Like not even RPC or suspended, kicked out of school. And I go to opportunity school 7th grade. And then fucking just chill, mind my own business. Get to 8th grade. This dude's talking shit to me for no reason. I have a freaking carton of milk in my hand. It's breakfast time, dude. I'm fucking tired. This dude's just talking shit. I smack him in the face with my chocolate milk. And then fucking his boys come up and jump me. I'm fighting back the best I can. Principal comes, I don't know who, the fucking, those hall monitors or whatever called? Sent me to the office with the main guy I was fighting. Not to do stuff with the milk, but his boy. So Chris something, I forget his name. Doesn't matter. He wasn't important. And then fucking oh yeah, I got my fucking foot stuffed on and fucking punched in the face or whatever. He stomped on my leg, and then fucking broke my shit. He was in like 8th or 9th grade, by the way, man. Yeah, I was in 6th. That was the first fight I got into 6th grade. And it was like I was just walking home, dog. Bitch. Like him and a hell of dudes just rolled up. Out of nowhere too. Pushed my brother and his friend in the bushes. So back to 8th grade. I get RPC'd for something that wasn't my fault. I say they jumped me. They were like, "Oh, we only saw one guy fighting you, man." Blah 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 blah. I was like, "Well, you suck." So I go home. Blah 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 blah. That was the only fight I got into 8th grade, I think. And then 9th grade, I'm fucking fighting every day, dude. Gang members and shit. Fucking local boys and other gangs. It was annoying, dog. Holy fuck. Like, they put one of my friends in the hospital. Dude was in, like, 7th grade at the time, and these guys are 9th graders. What the fuck, dog? 9th grade or 8th graders. 9th grade or 10th graders, my bad. And dude was in 7th. They put him in the hospital, like, beat the shit out of him. And my friend's little brother that they did that to. And dude was like family to me, because dude was my best friend. Fuck around with his little brother, I'm gonna fuck you up. But yeah, I fucked up hella people in 8th grade. 9th grade. I'm tired, sorry. Yeah, I'm fucking tired of fighting. Man, that peanut butter shit was the worst thing that happened to me, man. I got jumped a lot, by the way. So you can see my nipple. So basically, why am I talking about this while recording? It's been 15 minutes. I left out a lot of fights growing up, though. Like, yeah. So, tried killing myself last year. I was in the hospital sleeping for 3 days. I woke up once on like the first or second day, I don't know. And like I had to pee really bad. And I'm trying to get out of the bed. I'm like, oh, I gotta pee, blah, blah, blah. My mouth's completely dry. I'm like, can I get a drink? Blah, blah, blah. There's a lady trying to calm me down, lay me back down. I have a catheter in me, you know? And she's like, just lay down, blah, blah, blah. And she's like, pushing me down. Like, no, I gotta pee, I gotta pee. And I hit her as hard as I could with my left hand. I'm left-handed, dog. And I almost knocked her out. I felt so bad when I woke up. Then I got a sponge bath for my sexy nurse, so I'm happy. She was cute. Fucking, yeah, but I wish I had never hit that lady, man. That's fucked up shit. If you ever watch this video, know that I'm terribly sorry. And I'm schizophrenic, by the way, so became schizo at 23. I've been in and out of hospitals ever since. Halloween's the worst time of the year for me. Probably because that's like the time of evil, or that's when I became schizo. I don't fucking know. But yeah, fuck Halloween. Well, October, but yeah. It starts like October 5th or something all the way to November, like 15th or something, sometimes to December. And it sucks, man. Like, I've been hearing voices for almost 12 years or 11 years now. And it's people that hear it from birth to death. It's like, dude, what the hell? But honestly, I'd rather be schizo than fucking PTSD and all that shit, you know. Everyone has it worse than somebody, and somebody has it worse than everybody, you know. And I'm just here like, fuck. Man, the peanut butter thing, like, fucked me up. I'd rather be schizo any day than be tortured with fucking food. Look how fat I am, man. I was tortured with food. What kind of shit is that? By the way, if the love of my life ever sees this, message me.